let's see what we got here. Alright, looks like everything's working. Let me get this set up real quick. Alright, let's see. Going here, going to my live. Let's see if everything's working properly. Do-do-do-do. Alright, I think everything's working properly. Jump in and let's start building some cool stuff. So today we're going to be testing out a new model. I don't know what you call this stuff. The new models of like AI. I'm not sure if this is called an LLM or what's it called, but we're gonna pop our heads over to Open Router because there's been a new model of Quen that got released. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can figure out how to use this and start building stuff with this because it's free right now. I'm not sure if we can actually use it on our machine or not. I don't really know. I've never messed around with Open Router before, so I'm not even exactly sure how this kind of works, but we're going to be creating some tools or getting some free tools prepared for you guys. So let me see here. Pricing, blah, 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 blah. Chat and API access. Let me see. Can we get free variant? Blah, 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 blah. Tokens processed in the last 7 days. Okay. This literally came out yesterday. I'm just trying to see if we can... Okay, create an API key. So we're both kind of we're gonna all be figuring this out for ourselves right now. Let me just sign into my account real quick because I've never used Open Router before, but I want to test out this model, get some free Davinci Resolve tools that I built for you guys out to you guys. And we might even put that stuff on GitHub. I don't know, so maybe people can make changes to it, improve it, make it better. I haven't really messed with GitHub a lot either, but yeah, we're just trying to get some cool stuff out to you. So let me start by making an API key. New Quen 3.6 model. Alright. No expiration. Unlimited usage. Where did I hear about this? YouTube. Alright, let me put that on the screen. So the model that I want to use is this one right here, 3.6 plus. If anybody knows how to use this, let me know. Because I actually don't know how to even... Does Open Router have its own harness or anything? We might want to figure some of this shit out off stream. I don't know. I might just... let me jump back in here. See if I can just use this in chat functionality for right now. 1 million context window. 8 attachments per message. Actual limit varies based on model and provider. Sends the last message request. What are the other options? Auto. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let me go ahead and put in our other Davinci Resolve tool. So we don't have anything for that right now. It's this folder right here. So let me boot that up. Plug it in my hard drive. One sec, boys. Be right back. Alright. My hard drive right here. Forgot to plug it in. Alright, let's see here. I think it's in Davinci Resolve Assets, Plugins, My Plugins, and then it is Word by Word. And I can't remember exactly which one of these it was. It might have been Double Page Test. We're going to have to jump in here and see if this is it. So let me go ahead and see if we can open this with open with Visual Studio, but we want Visual Studio Code. Alright, we'll just open up Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code. Pop this in here. Go ahead, create a new file. We don't even need to do that actually. Just do that. Let me pop this in here. Yes, I trust the authors. Blah, 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 blah. Main. Gotta get this set up down below. So I think it might have been 3.11. See what we got here. No pi side 6, so it's not 3.11. 3.913 we'll try. No pi side 6. I changed the title to this video also. Nah, we'll leave it. Alright, could be that this is not the right 3.11. Alright, one of these has got to open it. But I swear we had more Python environments, so I'm not really sure what's going on here either. Let me see if I can click and drag this stuff into this. So it looks like I can. The only problem is I think this is more than 8 files. No, actually 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. It's not more than 8 files. So if we drag this in, or does this model not have the ability to see files like that? This model might end up being a bust for what I'm trying to do with it right now. Looks like it opens anything. Alright, you just need to import them one by one. That's kind of a hassle, but whatever. Alright, let's see. Nothing in there. Launch. Settings. See what it does with this information. This model seems to work pretty fast though. I heard that this model was pretty neck and neck with some of the other models out there, at least for like free. Let's see if it's just reading this file or what it's doing here. Da 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 da. Damn, bro, this is long as hell. Alright, npm run build. Looks like you pasted multiple files concatenated together, split them into 2 separate files in the same directory. MainPy. Yeah, that's what I did though. Install dependencies. Let me start a new chat. Let me feed it. Let me just run this off screen real quick. Reset. No, can't. Okay, never mind. I keep clicking on that on accident. Where the hell is VS Code? Visual Studio Code. I think maybe I might have run this on my Mac last, and maybe that's why I can't get this running. But let's see if any of these work. Let's go down the list, I guess. MainPy, boom. 14. I don't think 14 supports PySide 6. 13. 11. And all these look the same, so oh man, that's unfortunate. 3.11. Let's see. Missing pi side 6. Copy message. Paste. Let me scroll up. Alright, terminal. Terminal. Let's do pip install pi side 6. Hypothetically should start working after this. Let me check the stream. Looks like we got nothing on here. Alright, now let's try running it. I don't think this is the accurate one. No. I don't think this is the one I was looking for. Alright, so let's try opening up something else in here. Let's try going to V15. V15, and then we'll go to merge of all files. We'll go to main, try running that. What does this open? Are there some errors popping up or something? What's the problem now? So we're having the same thing. Nope. Okay. Alright, cool. I think this is what I was looking for. Yo! Abdullahi. What's good, brother? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. We're building out some free tools for you guys. We got some paid tools, we got some free tools. Right now we're working on the free tools that I'll be launching pretty soon. Text. This one right here is a tool to make any of your text presets. Oops, that's a different one. This tool is for any of your text presets in Davinci Resolve. Make them so that way you can have word by word animations on your text rather than letter by letter. And I'll show you real quick. Let's see here. So if we come into the Fusion comp, do you use are you a video editor or motion designer, Abdul? Abdullahi. I hope you don't mind me calling you Abdul, by the way. Bit easier. But let me know. I will call you by your full name, or at least whatever I can pronounce of your full name. I'll do my best. Let's see here. I'm good. I'm a video editor. That's impressive for text animation. Please, can you make a tool that makes the audio loudness of a clip uniform just like Final Cut Pro does natively? You know what? I'm taking down suggestions for the next stuff that I can build. So what I will do is I'm going to add that to the list of things here. So that's impressive for text animation. Please, can you make a tool that makes the audio loudness of a clip uniform? Audio loudness of a clip uniform. This stuff will probably be a bit more complex since it's dealing with the Resolve API. I'm starting to have a little bit easier of a time with the Fusion API. I've figured out a couple of tricks here and there. But that's going to be a whole new API, so I'll see what I can do. But loudness of a clip uniform, just like Final Cut Pro does natively. Just like Final Cut Pro does natively. I'm not actually sure how Final Cut does do that, so I'll have to take a look at that as well. But yeah, I added that onto the list, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. Let me show you this tool real quick. So basically, if we have some sort of animation that's already letter by letter, so if we take our ENT, or what is Pages? It's been so long since I've worked on this tool, so I'm just trying to think. PJ, there we go. Blizzard, take something like this, and yeah, obviously this is letter by letter. Say something random. Hello, my name is Rob. Okay, and then we do this letter by letter. Okay, letter by letter animation, which is great. That's pretty cool. But now, if let's say we save this as a .setting file, bada bing, bada boom. Let me just find my downloads. Text1.setting. If we bring in this setting file, import it in here. We already actually have the file in here. We can now make any of our text, and I'm going to eliminate some of this stuff, make it more user-friendly, but we just haven't gotten around to that yet. Might be what we're doing today. But basically, we can pull in the active version. We can see, hello, my name is Rob. And then what we can do with this is, if we want to use the same text for all versions, that works. We can just make sure it's loaded, which it already was. We can change the delay of each letter, except for words. So if we want each word to come on the screen every 20 frames, then we can just have this generate the code for that, copy to clipboard, paste it into Davinci, nice and easy. Check this out. Every 20 frames, word by word animation now, rather than letter by letter animation. And even better, if you don't want them all to come in at 20 frames, we can switch it up. Like, you can make this one come in at 70, make this one come in at 45, make this one 100, and make this one, yeah, thank you guys, make this one, let's say 20, okay? And I felt like Davinci was really lacking in this, in its word-by-word animations, and it makes it super complicated to get this stuff in there. So that's why we built this tool. I actually built it a couple weeks ago. That's why I'm a little like, I built it like a month or two ago, and we still just got to get it out there. We got to tweak it a little bit. But now, if we bring this in here, they're gonna all start animating at different points in time. So you got this one animating before the other one. Boom, you can change whenever. You have complete customization over when that's going to come in. And you can do this on any animation that is letter by letter as long as you have a follower animation on it. So it doesn't really matter what you're doing. You can have anim curves, you can have any modifiers you want. At least I believe I've tested it with anim curves. I haven't tested it with other modifiers, but I think it should be fine. But yeah, this tool is pretty freaking cool. Have you liked the video? If you haven't liked the video so far, if you're able to like the video, you know, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'll be releasing this tool soon. You'll be able to get it down below on my website when I put it out. It'll probably be out there. The other thing for this is I'm thinking about it. I'm not 100% sure on this tool yet specifically, but I might even put it on GitHub so that way other people can make tweaks to it and can make it an entirely even better version potentially. Add some features to it or something. So that's something that I'm definitely considering. So just about anybody could edit it, make it their own. But yeah, so basically that's what we're doing. We're going to be working on this today. We're also testing out a new AI model. We're going to be running through that. I ran through my credits on some other stuff at the moment, so we're just testing out this model, and it seems to be going pretty good. It's actually pretty good model. It just came out yesterday. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do to this. The code is nice for me, but maybe we have a show code. Yeah, man, open sourcing it. I'm thinking about open sourcing it for sure. I got another tool that I'm probably going to be selling, and then the rest, I think I'll probably open source it. I did spend a lot of time on this one, but, you know, some things I'll just give away for free, so yeah. Plus, there's other paid word by word animation tools out there for DaVinci. Nobody does it like this, to my knowledge. Like, I figured this out myself, which was pretty cool. I mean, with the help of some other YouTubers on how to do it manually, of course. But I just had some ideas click in my head, and nobody really did it. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, we'll make this. But yeah, so we might open source this. We'll have to see. And then right now I'm thinking about like what should I get rid of in this tool to make it more user friendly. Like maybe I want to include this code section, but maybe have a toggle for it so that way every user does not see it because it might be confusing. I want to get rid of this subtitle timeline page. That was like for your whole timeline word by word, but honestly I'm not going to even focus on that, so we're just going to remove that page altogether, I think. So let me go ahead start working on this. I don't think I need this cache folder. I don't think I need that stuff. So yeah, we'll get started into looking at how Quen can actually handle, the latest version of Quen can handle this. So 1, 2, 3. What type of videos do you make, um, Abdullah? One, two, three, four. I imagine that your videos probably have sound in them because you're looking for the Final Cut feature that you requested. Two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Alright, subtitle, something or other, temp code runner, that's 8. Okay. Now hold on to these files. Oops, files real quick. Yo, Mo, what's good, brother? How you doing, man? Popping on here, brother. Doing good, man. I'm just creating some more tools. I actually made this one like a month ago or so, maybe a little bit more at this point, and I'm just trying to dumb it down so that way there's actually less features in it and make it more simple for the user um, to release it. I think I'm gonna release this one for free too for some of the other editors and stuff. Um, what was I gonna say though? I was gonna say something. Yeah, and I'm also testing out the new Quinn model because I ran out of credits on Claude and I ran out of credits on GPT for right now. And I mean, I have a little bit of credits up in Claude, and I'm definitely gonna be pulling the trigger. I know I keep saying this a lot, but I'm supposed to be. I got reached out to today for a partnership in streaming. I was gonna actually hit Tommy up about it. Um, because they want me to stream this type of stuff, what I'm building on their platform and whatnot, which is super cool. So, yeah, man, we'll definitely upgrade the Claude subscription when that happens for sure. Yeah, there's definitely sound in the videos I edit. I edit talking head videos. Yeah, fair enough, man. Um, Talking head videos for sure. I was editing a lot of like the videos that I'm really interested in editing are like different talking head style videos, and then also like the UI focused stuff, like creating like ads for different companies. I'm blanking on the type of name right now, but I find those videos very interesting. The ones that are very graphic based. Now hold on to these files real quick. I'm going to give you more in a second. Don't do anything yet. Alright, let's see if it listens to that. Hopefully I remember what files we already gave it. I suppose I could go back in the files received and saved in memory. Yes, SAS. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I was blanking on that, dude. That's exactly what I mean. Yes. Yes. SAS motion graphics. Exactly. Yeah, I was having a bit of a brain fart there. For sure. Alright, main.py. Let's see. I don't think. Alright, so I just did 8 files down. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mo, have you been on the on Tommy's streams recently? Oh, you can't hear me. It says that my mic is coming through. Weird. I'm not sure. Alright. Here is the rest of the files. Let's see. Still can't hear you. Weird. It says my mic is coming through. Hold on. I'm gonna check the stream. On my end, the volume's coming through. I got the stream playing in the background. Yeah, it looks like I got volume in here. Here's the rest of the files. I want to take off the subtitle timeline page. Yeah, sounds working for you, Mo. Thanks for confirming that, dude. I'm not going crazy here. Here's the rest of the files. I want to take off the subtitle. No, you're good, dude. You're good, man. Shit happens, brother. Here's the rest of the files. I want to take off the subtitle timeline page. Mo, do you know how I can run models off OpenRouter in Claude Code by any chance? I didn't even try and look it up. Maybe I should try to. How to use new models on OpenRouter? Yeah, maybe we'll look that up actually. Or if you have a specific tutorial that's good on that, that'd be great. How to use open router models in Claude Code. I use open router with Claude Code. Connect Claude to OpenRouter. Instead of logging in with Anthropic directly, connect Claude Code. I don't know. I always use the desktop app in Claude Code. So let me see. Because this will be a lot easier if I can just use this directly in Claude. Never mess with router stuff? Yeah, it's all good, brother. I'm testing it out for the first time here. So hopefully I don't bore you guys to death as I'm kind of trying to learn and figure this stuff out. What have you been working on recently, Mo? Can't remember what you said you were working on last time we talked. Or maybe you didn't even say, possibly too. Alright, so What is in labs? Hold on. Interesting. Alright, let me take this off screen real quick because it's API keys and stuff. Alright, it's gonna be a little complicated, but I also gotta figure out how to. It's been a little while since I ran Claude Code in command prompt too. How to run Claude in command prompt. Because we have it downloaded. We already have it installed. Okay, it's just literally just Claude. Okay. Command prompt. Let me go ahead and hopefully, guys. Let's see. My full-time job, they're transitioning into AI tools. They're busting my ass to use AI tools, video generation, and stuff for motion graphics. Oh, shit, dude. Bro, come to the dark side, Mo. Come to the dark side, man. Stop using Cinema 4D. That's for After Effects, isn't it? You use Davinci, man. Nah, After Effects is good. You should stick with what you're used to for speed purposes. My full-time job, they're transitioning into AI tools. That's good, though, dude. I'm glad that they're transitioning into AI tools because I feel like a lot of companies, man, are going to just be left in the dust and they're just going to be left going, what the hell's even happening here? But yeah, they're busting your ass to use AI tools for video generation and stuff for motion graphics. What do you use for video generation? Are you using what type of stuff? Are you using Remotion? Are you using VO3? Somebody told me that Seed Dance 2.0 is really good for video AI stuff. I haven't messed around with it too much, but I want to try and get my hands on that as well. There's so many things on the to-do list. It's not even funny. Now let's see what else we got here. Since you use all three models, how good is Qwen compared to Codex and Claude Code? Yeah, so how good does Qwen compare to Claude Code? It's too early to say. This model just literally came out yesterday, and I haven't put it in the harness of Claude Code. So I can't really even test it to its capabilities yet until I actually put it in here in the thing. This might not be the accurate prompt unless I don't have Claude installed on this computer, which I thought I did. Maybe we'll try installing it real quick. Hold on. I wonder if this will work because it's not PowerShell. Ah, you bastard. Alright. Maybe it's meant for PowerShell. Maybe that's why it's not working. And then I'll take a look at everything else going on here too in the comments in a second. Nope. No. Alright. Copy address. Okay, V16. Boom. Boom. Alright, that doesn't work. How the fuck do I... Alright, currently I'm doing Claude Code MCP for Cinema 4D to build me a scene. Oh, dope. That's dope, dude. All of them, man. Have you heard about Wavy AI? I've not heard about Wavy AI. I gotta check that out. I'm gonna look right now. Wavy AI. Alright, I just typed something in. Wrong. Oh, it's not Wavy.ai, it's Wavy AI. Wavy AI. Built for pros. Weavy is now Figma Weave. Oh no, I clicked on... Mo, is it this? Is it Weavy? Is it this thing? Because this is pretty sweet. Looks pretty cool. Website at least. It looks like when I run stuff on Hugging Face or whatever. Let's try and get Claude running again. Let's see. Claude is not a recognized term. Bro. It's not fun. Alright, maybe if I do this. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. PowerShell. Boom, boom. Install Claude because I suppose maybe we don't have it. I thought we did. Message retracted. Curious as to what that means. Weavy is now Figma Weave. Like this creates files for Figma and whatnot. Yeah, I really have to start working with this stuff. Yes, the first one basically has all the video generation models in one convenient platform. Yeah, that's really helpful. I feel behind on this type of stuff because I haven't actually... I mean, I've played around with VO3 a little bit. I've messed around with a couple models here and there for video stuff, but I haven't messed around with it a lot. It's at like it's pretty close to the top of my to-do list. Pretty soon, I want to start working on some stuff like that with that tool. I wonder how it compares to stuff like... I wonder how it compares to Hugging Face. I got a pretty beefy PC, so maybe this just runs it in the cloud, yeah? Is that what this is? Oh, wait, did I see a free version? Yeah. Oh, so we could actually test this out. Alright, let me see how this is doing. Let me see if Claude will let me launch it now. No, how the fuck... Dude, how do you launch Claude? How do you launch it in... Command prompt, bro? Hold on, I gotta watch this video. Bro, how do I... yeah, that's convenient, man. Can't mute this or nothing. Should have just done that from the start. But yeah, that's convenient, dude. Like, if you don't have a powerful PC, or if you don't want it using up processing power while you're editing other stuff, I suppose that's really useful. A lot of the GPU farms or whatever probably a lot more powerful than a lot of our machines. Yeah, Alright, bro. Tell me that I didn't, like, do that. Like, is this asking me to do something life-changing here? I'm almost positive that's exactly what I did. Unless... Unless... Unless I need to install it here. Hold on. Let me try this. Let me try one more time. I don't know. Claude code, Anthropic code, Claude. Oh, there we go. Alright. That wasn't so hard, but we definitely overcomplicated that. Everybody seems to like dark mode. Colorblind friendly? Alright, we'll go with dark mode. And then I want to hook up a third party to this. So connect Claude to OpenRouter. Instead of logging into Anthropic directly, connect Claude code to OpenRouter. This requires a few environment variables. Okay. Third party platform, I assume. Press enter to go back to login details. Dude, we might have to have Claude set this up for us. Let me pull this over here, sign in real quick. We got a little bit left of our Claude subscription. We're pretty much done with it for till Thursday, or until I upgrade. But yeah, let's see here. Press enter to continue. Claude can make mistakes due to prompt injection risks. Only use it with code you trust. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I trust this folder. Yes. Alright. So let me run this prompt on the side because I'm going to put my API key in here. Let me see, is there any way that I can copy my API key? No, I'll just make a new one. Alright, Quen 3.6 preview. Just gotta do this on the side real quick, guys. Alright, got my thing. I want you to set up Claude with OpenRouter. Here is my API key. Please don't share my API keys. I'm streaming. Alright, let me just scroll through this crap real quick. Please don't share my API keys. I'm streaming. There's gonna be no way to hide this for a minute. So, gonna kind of need to play the waiting game over here. Yes. Alright, and I also want to check up on my usage to make sure we still got enough credits to set this up as well. So we're 94% used. So hopefully this will set it up. I don't think this is going to use very many credits, but you'll need to restart Claude Code for the changes to take effect. Okay, so I think we have that set up now. Whether or not I can figure out how to run this, that's going to be a completely different story. So let's go ahead and let's copy this again as a path. Let's go to our D drive, CD, whoops, CD, boom, boom, boom. Oh, we already had that. D, CD. There we go. Alright, and now if we access Claude in here, hypothetically, yep, I trust this folder. But it's not an Anthropic API key. I don't know, this is pretty freaking confusing, man. Sorry for putting you guys through this. Honestly. Alright, I think we're gonna need to set that up again because that I don't know. I feel like that's not gonna work. I'm gonna actually feed it the website this time. So Claude. Yes. Alright, never mind. We're in it. We're in it to win it. Claude desktop, maybe. Alright, we don't need that folder specifically. Let me point it to something else so that way it doesn't accidentally make stuff in there. I want you to set up open router for Claude code using this website. Ask me for any information that you might need. I'm streaming, so please don't share any API keys or anything private like that. Alright, now I'm just going to pull this to the side. We're going to try this again, see if we can give it a open router key real quick. Boom. Thank you guys for being patient with this. Here is my open router API key. Okay. Boom. Trust workspace. Oh. I didn't give it the website. Hold on. Here is the website. Maybe while we're waiting for that, I'll put Discord on the screen just so we have something else that we're able to look at while this is going. Oh, that didn't even... It looks like that didn't even go through. So that prompt didn't even work. Let's see. Boom. Here is the website you should use to set this up. Alright, yeah, while that's going, we're just going to take a look around and take a peek at Discord, since I can't share anything with you guys as far as API keys. It's probably just boring just sitting here doing nothing. So, at least we'll have something on the screen. I got some chats in Discord that I usually look through to see if I can help some people out or see if I can see any cool stuff. I'm just going to keep clicking everything on Claude. It keeps prompting me to do some stuff. Alright, Sleeveless helped him. Cool. There's a lot of shatter effects. Love these guys for Davinci. All my Davinci people, this is a great server to be in. No way, I figured out how to animate the master node with stuff like text, XY paths. Alright, let's see here. What this guy's saying. Alright, now I think he's probably talking about the modifier for X and Y path, but yeah. Oh, you need that shatter effect, man? Oh, let me see. There's a couple shatter effects. Join this community. Or hold on. I'll actually plug you my own community because I think I actually know where the shatter effect is. I'm not active in this. I'm probably gonna start becoming active. I might just end up sharing this with YouTube. But anybody that does video editing, vibe coding is welcome in here. Happy to help for whatever I can. It's a little bit cluttered right now. And I'll look real quick while we're waiting for Claude anyways. I'll see if I can find, because there's a lot of versions of the shatter effect. Yep, and right from Rev actually. Which one is it? Is it this? I don't know. I might need to. Hold on. He might have deleted something. Which well, let me type in shatter. I'll post the link for this server in general chat in my server. Alright, great server to be in for Davinci. Let's type in shatter. I think he's got the good shatter in this. We have a shatter plugin here. Yeah, it doesn't link to the right one anymore. I might have to give you the other shatter effect. Here it is. Here it is. Alright, I'll link this. I'll put this in general chat in my server. Yep, so if you join into my server... Oh, fuck. Lost my YouTube thing here. Where the hell is YouTube? Got too many windows open, man. Yeah, Abdullah, if you join my server, which I linked, you can just go in general chat and the shatter effect will be right there. Like I said before, it's not an active Discord. I'm looking to make it active at some point, probably soon. And then, yeah. Alright, let's see. It said just relaunch Claude, so PowerShell. And then let's go to my D drive. We need this because we want to launch in here. Claude. Alright, this is just causing an issue. Native installer, run Claude install. So we'll just burn through the rest of my credits, I guess, on Claude, and we'll see where that takes us because this is taking way too long for me to... I'll figure this shit out off stream. I don't want to make you guys have to cry yourselves to sleep. If I have enough credits, I should say. My plugins, Davinci Resolve word by word, 16, merge files, boom. Alright, what did I type in here? I want you to get rid of the subtitle page. I want you to get rid of the subtitle timeline page on here. Tab and just leave the word timing. Alright, let's see what it does with that. Let's see if Claude can even connect to this since I just had it change the code of Claude and connect to the Open Router server. So we'll see what happens. And I'll get Open Router set up off stream. It's probably going to be a shorter stream since we weren't going to be able to set that up, unfortunately. Done. No subtitle tab. As simple as that. Let's see how much that used in Claude usage. 7%. Okay, not bad. So let's see. Let's make sure that it got rid of that. Got rid of it, but it made an error. It's not very nice, man. Are we in the wrong folder? No, we're in the wrong folder, so this is not even the correct folder. Let's go ahead and drag the correct folder into here. So just merge the files. Up, and it's booting on 3.14.3 of Python. That's not going to work. Or it will. Okay, interesting. I guess it was just an issue with the other tab. Yeah, man, for sure. Abdullah, good to have you in the group now, man. All right, so that got rid of that. Preview, I think, probably works. We should have an option for showing the output, I suppose. I want an option for showing the output tab in the tool. Name it show code. All right, and then what else here? So I want an option for showing the output tab in the tool where it is off by default until that box is checked. Name it show code or something similar. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, also, Abdullah, by the way, people in that server that are really good resources, just off the top of my head, because I'm in here quite frequently. Rev himself, let me go to the server. Rev himself is a really good resource. Salahim is a really good resource. This guy I've seen a little bit. I'm not sure what he knows or whatnot. This guy I just started seeing a bit more. Zyro is an excellent resource. Who else? Euro is an excellent resource. Might be missing somebody. Yeah, I think I'm missing a couple people like Vortex, but it's probably going to be hard to remember all those names to begin with anyways. But these guys are really resourceful and really great, honestly. I have a blast in here all the time. Oh yeah, I see you popped your head in the chat. Awesome, dude. It's a great server to be in for Davinci stuff. Got some really smart Davinci users in there. Alright, we've only used 11% of our freaking Claude usage. We might hit that weekly limit before we hit our current session limit. Whoop, shoot. Let me check Telegram. I haven't checked Telegram in a while. See if these guys responded to me. Dude, got it, man. Oh, no. You have terminated the login. No, that was me. Shit. Damn. That's too bad. Alright, I just might have locked myself out of Telegram, but we'll see. Alright, I'm seeing other buttons that we're gonna have to get rid of as well. So let's boot this up into here. Come on, man. Let's fine. Yeah, I know it's already selected environment, my guy. Oh, Anthropic admits fault. Limits to be increased. Box mining. Okay, I gotta save that video for later. Show code. Yeah, okay. Let me just make sure that this still works as expected, that it's still gonna show the code. The preview window doesn't even appear to be working. It was working before. Yeah, that doesn't even appear to be working, so we're not going to even worry about that. Honestly, we might just delete the preview window. Thanks, man. Type that. Happy to be here as part of 3-step finalize joining the server. Yeah, let me give you a fire emoji on that. I'm also talking with Shard too. I just started talking with him too. He's pretty cool. I just talked with him. I see him around a lot, but I just started talking with him in the chat today. Let me see. What else can we remove? Send an animation to subtitle tab. We don't need that anymore. So we can get rid of that. Get rid of the send animation to subtitle tab button. There was something else too. We're gonna get rid of the preview. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, let me take a look at this video, see what Anthropic's doing. Alright. Let's see. So we got that. Whoops. Alright, I also want to get rid of this preview thing, I think. Rid of the preview part of the window. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Because we got the show code button. Let's get rid of the preview part of the window and bring the show code to the bottom of the page, and only when that button is pushed will the window jump out? All right, let's see what this does. I mean, this is great what we're seeing here with Anthropic boosting their limits, but I mean, I was just gonna buy a bigger plan soon. But either way, even better for all of us. So I'm not gonna complain about it for sure. All right, let's see. Claude Code, are you working your magic, my friend? Damn, is that thunder outside? I don't know. Let me know if you can hear the thunder on stream. Either thunder or a really big tree just dropped in my backyard. I think it was thunder though, because I think I saw the lights flickering or something. Could be possible that the stream just goes down by itself tonight if there's supposed to be a thunderstorm. It's not often that we lose power, but could happen. The thunder, you heard it? You heard it, man. Yes, sir. You heard something too? Yeah, that's the thunder. It's the thunder, boys. Alright, since you're popping in your head here, I don't know who has been here, who hasn't been here. In the past little bit, I know Abdul has been in here, and I know Mo was in here, but I'm working on building out. I built this like a month ago, or two, but I'm making a word by word plugin for Davinci. It's pretty much done. Try to use that Claude using your computer automatically using mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I have done that, but it doesn't work as well as I want it to for right now. And at least for what I'm doing. And also, what was the other thing? How can I... Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out how I can, like, clear the terminal. I just did a bunch of pastes. Yeah, so what I'm doing right now, it doesn't... I don't know that it's very helpful. But I'm sure they'll build on that feature in the future. Plus, it also eats through a lot of credits, too, and I have, like, no credits left whatsoever. So we're just trying to survive till Thursday, really. I'm trying to figure out if anybody knows how to... There we go. Alright, there it is. Never mind. Cleared the terminal. That's what we were trying to do. Alright, but this is too big now. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, code launches in a separate window. Alright. That's doable. I think that might be better. Honestly. Let's try this. Let's see how it looks when we generate the code, show the code. Will it let us copy the code from this window? Let's just say we copy that much. Bring up a notepad. Not sure what I got. I always got something in notepad up. Nope. Yeah, it sounds like we might lose power, guys. The thunder seems to be pretty crazy out there, so I would not be surprised. So if this stream goes down and I didn't say anything about it, you know why it went down. It's because we lost power. Alright, so I'm not sure what this is. If that's the thing we just did, can close that out. I don't like how thick this is, like how wide it is now. Seems too wide for me, for my taste. Let's see if copy to clipboard works. It might not work because it's throwing an error right there. Let me first clear my clipboard to make sure that we can see this accurately. Yeah, okay. Copy to clipboard still works, despite throwing whatever this error is. But yeah, let's see. Show code. That's good. I need you to make this window less wide. Maybe about 3/4 as wide as it is right now. Because that'll be, or 2/3. I don't know. 2/3. I need you to make this window less wide, about the width of 2/3 of what it is now. Let's see what that does. Alright, let's see now. Open this back up. I don't think that did anything. Unless this didn't finish. Maybe it got a little bit smaller. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it did get a little bit smaller. Still too big. I want it about 2/3 of what it is right now. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this is now. Could be too small. Perfect. Alright, that's as big as I wanted it. I mean, maybe a little bit smaller, but that's fine. That is fine. We can work with that. Alright, now it just comes down to, let's take a second look at some other stuff on here, and I'll see if there's anything else that we can get rid of in the tool. There might not be. Nah, it looks like that's probably... Yeah, that's probably about as much as I would want to get rid of. Let me just make sure this is working still. Yep, that's working. So yeah, let's just get this prepared for release, and then we'll probably release this alongside my Figma plugin um, whenever that releases. This will be free most likely, and then the Figma plugin is going to be paid. But this will be a cool one for everybody to have, I think, since Davinci's so restrictive in their word by word stuff. Because some of the new people on here probably missed it, but this plugin in Davinci, if we take any Davinci file, and I already have an idea for some other features that we can do, we'll make any letter by letter animation in Davinci into a word by word animation, as long as it uses the follower modifier, which I don't know why it wouldn't use the follower modifier. So let me just go ahead and boot it up. Let me show you guys. So here's a tool. We can paste in our code, or you can import it as a .setting file, and then just make sure it's loaded. I think I already did that. Hello, my name is Rob, and now we can change the timing. Right, this is how it is in Fusion right now. Oh, I think I copied the wrong one. Hold on. No, hold on. Alright, so that's the wrong code. Hold on. PJ, and let's do Blizzard. This is what we did last time. Name it whatever we want. Hello, my name is Rob. Didn't mean to put that W on there, but we'll just leave it. Bring this into the viewer. You can see this is just letter by letter animation. Okay. Copy it. Copy the code. Clear. Boom. Load the code. Active version. We'll just put on use same text for all versions. We don't need to do that. We'll change it to hello. We have the option for global delay, which is an equal amount of frames that each word appears at. So if I copy this to clipboard, paste it, put it in here. Now we have the same animation except word by word. So it's pretty dope. Pretty dope indeed. We have a word by word animation in Davinci Resolve, completely customizable. And then the other thing too is, if you don't want global delay, we can set it to per word delay. So if we want to do something crazy like this, where our first word didn't come on for 100 frames, our second word 40, this one's 0, 20, and let's say 55. Click a button, copy, back in Davinci, paste. Now check this out. Boom. Works on any text plus animation as long as it has a follower node. I haven't tested out other modifiers, so it works with anim curves, but anything outside of that I haven't tested. I assume it probably still works, but yeah, should be releasing this sometime soon. Let's go ahead, get back to work. Let's see what else we can work on. And feel free, guys, if you guys have any questions or have any ideas for what you think would be good to implement into any of my tools, feel free to post them in the comment section. I read all these comments, and yeah. Plus, I just like talking to you guys, so either way, it's a win-win for me. But if you want to just enjoy the vibes, that's cool too, man. So yeah, I think this is pretty much ready to go. What I do need to do is I need to make a version of this where I can put this out. Just doing a little stretch real quick. I can put this out, and I want to. Well, let me do it this way. Let me make a copy of this. Let me make a new folder because we don't have enough, of course. And let's say working build potentially for GitHub. And then we'll take V16, we'll pop it in here, put it in here, and now what we're going to do is we're going to, I think I'm going to delete all this crap just so there's nothing else in here. Merge. Now let's run a new session. Let's go ahead, let's go into that folder. I think I might actually, before we do that, I want to pull all these files out as well. So we'll just put all these files right here. It already has a settings.json file. Or maybe we won't do that. Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, it's in the VS Code, whatever. No, it did copy. Weird. I don't know what's going on here. So anyways, we'll delete this. We'll just head on into this in our Claude. So we'll go to this. Boom. V16 merge. I want to package this as a build that people can run on Windows and / or Mac. It should install any required dependencies before, and if you need anything to their machine. Alright, I think that might be all we need to say. Let's see what happens. Let's run it. Let's run it. Just checking stuff on YouTube real quick. All right. Claude do its thing. should have maybe deleted that problem example folder. Let me see. Make sure I didn't accidentally delete something in here. Nope. Okay. Working build for GitHub. Let's take a look at our Claude usage. Make sure we're not going over the limit. We could totally be. I think we're approaching our limit with this one. 24% used. I think this might get us pretty close to finishing off our Claude usage, but we'll see. 96% on the week. Let's go ahead and look at this while we're waiting. Yeah, that is true. Alright, let's take a look at what this is doing. Alright, so it looks like it's done. PySide 6, Piperclip, OpenAI Whisper, which auto pulls in PyTorch, NumPy. I don't think we even need all this stuff, because I think this is going. Let me double check how much usage we have left. 29%. Do we still? Where did it put a bat file? Or maybe it's saying that I can make one. Do we still need all these dependencies? Can we clean up any of the code? Because we actually got rid of the page that uses, I think it was Whisper. Anything necessary through voice. I think yeah, what I'm gonna have it scan this to see if we need all that from there. Because I have a feeling that we can eliminate some of this stuff. percent. Are we at? No, we're at 97. I think we started this session on either 95 or 96% of our weekly budget for Claude. So we're almost done. We're almost done here. And then I just kind of need to make this a program on both Windows and Mac, and then we can ship it out after that Figma plugin's done. Show some spice. Oh, so what's his face works at Nuke, dude. Crazy. So he knows what's up. He was working on some cool 3D stuff earlier. Alright, allow always for session, blah 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 blah. Alright, I'm going to keep monitoring the usage because we're going to keep running through this really quickly. So we just ran through 5%. This is how fast we can blow through usage, and that's why we're watching that video on Claude, because Claude did really make it a lot faster to blow through a lot of the usage. So they weren't just saying that. It's gotten pretty crazy. But hopefully they'll do a nice fix for it. They'll bring us back to the limits that we had before. And then, we'll get so much usage out of this, I won't even need an upgrade. But I'll still probably end up upgrading. It was great before they implemented the thing where it was just blowing through usage. Is there a Claude plan with unlimited usage? No, that would go crazy, bro. People would destroy that. What they have right now is they have a free plan, which I don't know how much usage that gives you. Then they have a pro plan, which I can't remember. Is it 5x the free plan, I think? And then they have a max plan, a max 90 plan or max 100 plan for $100 a month, which is 5 times the usage of the pro plan. And then they have a max 200 plan, which is $200 for 20x usage, 20x the pro plan. Like in the beginning when I got the pro plan, and I just got the pro plan recently, I've been surviving on the free plan, but honestly I wish I would have upgraded to the pro plan sooner. And that's probably how I'm going to feel for the max plan as well. But the pro plan was, I don't know, it was going crazy, dude. Like I had pretty much unlimited usage with building the Figma tool. Like there's a little bit of tweaking and stuff that I had to do inside Figma and inside Davinci, so that would eat up some time. But there was a ton of usage with the pro plan before. But now it rips through it. Like I can run through my whole 4-hour window. They do it in like you have a weekly usage, and then you have a like every 4 hours usage. and I could rip through my whole entire 4 hour window in like one or two prompts, depending on what I'm building now. Whereas before I could put in like 70 or 80 freaking prompts and it would only be at like freaking 30% or something crazy like that. Maybe not that crazy, but it was wild before. But yeah, they just pulled a fastball on us real quick, and they kind of just um, it would just went through usage really really fast without even telling us that it was gonna happen. So I guess a lot of people got mad. I'm not really mad about it. Like, I mean, it's a product that I got to use regardless. So they kind of have a monopoly right now. They can do whatever they want to do, in my eyes, honestly. But I'm definitely going to be happy if they bring the usage down. That'd be awesome. But no, a Claude plan with unlimited usage, dude, that'd be awesome. Oh, I see my camera zoomed in nice up and close on my face. Um, Enjoy the close up, guys. Enjoy it while it lasts. Alright, last thing. I think we're almost done here in Claude. I also want to, like, you saw me booting up the Claude from the command line earlier, and I really want to get this going too, because then, and the Pro version won't be able to handle that right now, but you can boot up multiple different windows and work on multiple different things at the same time. Right now with this, I'm limited to one window, so I can really only work on one task unless I got multiple computers going at the same time. So I think I'm gonna, after I pop off here tonight, I think I'm gonna take a stab at getting that set up and see if we can get it set up. Hopefully we can. And then at some point I need to give some time to set up my OpenClaw as well. There's just so much to do. Not enough time in the day, guys. Updating installer scripts. This is going for a while. Let me check the usage. Looks like we're still at 35%. I'm expecting a big jump at some point. How often do I do these live sessions, the live streams? I've been doing one daily pretty much every single day. I skipped one this week, and that was literally just because I was gonna do one that day, but there just was no point to doing it, I suppose. I ended up taking some time to help my family with AI, because this stuff's getting crazy, bro. And yeah, just spending some time there. But I pretty much live stream every single day, and I plan to keep doing so at least for the near term future, just whatever I'm working on at the moment. So right now it's AI stuff and building products for Davinci Resolvers, for video editors, and I don't know. I'll show off some client videos whenever I'm working on that. But I try to get a couple hours in every single day when I'm streaming of whatever I'm doing. And then I go off stream and just do some other stuff for the rest of the night or rest of the day. I show little bits and snippets on stream. Usually about 2 hours a day, I think. Let me look. Let me look how long my streams are. Two hours, about 2 hours, about 2 hours, about 2 hours, 3 hours, or about 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, about 3 hours, 2 hours, hour and a half, a little bit more than an hour and a half, a little bit more, 4 hours, 2.5, 4:15. Okay, yeah. So for the most part, probably 2 hours every day. And then I do a bunch of stuff behind the scenes. Like I said, it's only a little taste here. I'm just looking at some stuff on Discord. Yes, sir. Alright, I think this might have finished. I don't know. No. Maybe not. No, it didn't. Okay, let's see here. It looks like my Claude usage didn't even go up. Abdullah, have you started using AI for this type of stuff? Because it's pretty sweet, man. You can build websites with it, do lots of stuff. Pretty cool. Build apps, as you see, build plugins, tons of stuff that you can do with it. I wonder if this froze on me. Did this just die? It might have died. Yes, I'm currently using AI to build my app. Oh, that's cool, dude. What kind of app are you building? Alright, still opens. Alright, I think as long as this still works, then we'll be good to go. Alright, let's see. Oh, I didn't set it on active. I think I should have it default to active. I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't, honestly. So let me do that. Alright, that works. 40, 70, and 20. Let's do that. No, that's not what we wanted. Oh, because we're on version 1. Hold up. Active. Hello, my name is Rob. Copy to clipboard. Looks good. Alright, per word delay. 50. 30. 20. Alright, cool. That works. Show code. Still works. Alright, I think we got everything working. I want to make the editing tab default to active. Alright, let's see what you said. I'm building a commitments-based productivity app where everything revolves around what you actually want to stay consistent with. Interesting. You can group commitments, track them with flexible measures like time, frequency, or health data, and optionally use sessions or outcomes to stay accountable. The goal is to make staying consistent feel simple, structured, and you can track subscriptions, ingredients, health, expenses, debt, basically anything. Oh, okay, cool, dude. Yeah, that's dope, man. How's it going so far? Have you been able to build out a good majority of it? And have you been using Claude, or what have you been using to build it? Because if you're not using Claude, highly suggest it, man. Definitely the best AI model out there right now. I mean, other than maybe this free model that we haven't tested yet. But no, Claude's probably still better than that. Alright, let's see. I'm glad that you focused on the fact that you're making it feel simple and structured, though, because that's really important. A lot of people get overwhelmed with all these things, and that's why none of it ends up working out. Oftentimes, at least. Fuck. So this just did something completely different entirely. Let's see what this did. It might not even open because it's building something right now. What the fuck? Um, Yeah, we'll just see what this comes back with first. Alright, looks like that's done. Alright, thanks, man. I've only used OpenAI Codex so far. The app is already looking great. I would say 70% completed. Remaining 30% is further simplification and refinement. Yep, that sounds about right, man. Yeah, I would definitely check out Claude, dude. First off, it's faster, and I just think it's capable of doing more. Honestly, I think it's the best thing around. Um, so I would definitely at least try to use it. Maybe you don't make the finished product with it. Definitely make backups though before using it. Always make backups. Always, always, always. PJ, Blizzard. Alright, let's copy this. Let's boot this up. I'd love to try Cloud Code too. Would do that when my current plan expires. Oh, are you paying for ChatGPT? I mean, Claude's even good on the free version. Not gonna lie, if they fix this whole thing going on, then you will be good, my friend. All right, so that does not work for active. Oh well. Um. Let me make sure it still works though. Yup. Per word delay. Make sure we didn't break anything. Boom. 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 Okay, looks good. Yeah, we can get this prepared for whatever we need to do to ship this. I think it's told us up here a little while ago. Install underscore windows dot bat. 3 files are created, each what each does. Requirements text. La da 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 la la da da da. I was on the paid plan and they gave offer to try out Codex Pro plan and I accepted it. Yep. Even better. Even better. Want to make a build of this for both Mac and Windows. Let me check my Claude usage. They might have actually reverted the changes because we're not running through usage as fast as I was before. I'm gonna literally hit my weekly limit. I'm not sure that this is gonna go through or not. Let me copy paste this real quick. That was quick. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, and I think I'm probably going to close out this stream right here. I'm just going to end it like how I usually end these things, with my site. And yeah, if you guys are looking to get any of the tools that I'm creating in these videos, feel free to check out my site, edities.org. There's not much on there right now, but there should be some stuff on there soon. Maybe at the time of you watching this video, there will be more tools here. The other thing is I just launched the Creator Accelerator. You don't need to keep doing Davinci Resolve alone. If you're looking for one-on-one help in Davinci, you know, you have problems that you can't necessarily find online, or you're just looking to work directly with somebody one-on-one and speed up your workflow, you know, get things done a lot faster, then this can be the route where we can really work on individualizing all your problems and solving those things inside Davinci. What I will say is I specialize in both the edit and the fusion page, not so much the color page. So if it's color page stuff, you might be better off looking for something else. But if it's anything in the edit page or the fusion page, I'm sure we can tackle it and figure it out. Again, the last thing is done for you, content completely done for you, whatever you need content related. I mean, I don't do the shooting of the content, but anything outside of that, feel free to pop on the site, put in a request for that, and I'd love to help you guys out with your content. You know, get you printing more moolah. That's what this is all about, right? Having fun and making money. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for now. It was a pleasure talking with you guys, and if you're just catching up on the stream now, had a lot of fun making this one. So I'll see you guys soon.